Now today, folks, I casually typed in The Suicide Squad reviews, and lo and behold, we actually have early reactions. What are they like? Stick around and I'll tell you some more. Now folks, if we go over to Digital Spy, these are the reactions for people who have been lucky enough to see James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. The embargo on the reviews are still closed down, but reactions are allowed to be aired. And you know what? When I was coming back from the gym on Tuesday, I took a picture of the Suicide Squad poster on a double-decker bus. Now, if the picture came out, I'll stick it right here. But if not, you'll just have to use the power of imagination to know what I saw. But I will tell you one thing. It had a glowing endorsement from BBC Radio 1. Now, the BBC I don't really rate anymore, but it was good to see Radio 1, which is a massive UK station for those of you who are not aware. And basically what they were saying was it's just a great return to form for James Gunn. Now, I'll talk about James Gunn in the end, but look, let's get stuck into these reviews, or rather these reactions, and I cannot wait to see this, man. I mean, if there's one superhero film I am really hyped for, it's James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. So obviously here we've got the trailer. We know Margot Robbie, Jai Courtney, Joel Kinnaman, Mr. Beefcake himself, Viola Davis, Captain Boomerang, Rick Flag, Amanda Waller, those characters they're playing, we know they're all back. So here we go, Ian Sandwell. Any doubts you might have over hashtag The Suicide Squad will vanish after the outrageous opening. It's a violent, good, hilarious, good, and unpredictable blockbuster. The 3 check marks already, folks, and everyone will have their own favourite from the terrific cast. It's just so entertaining you'll want to see again instantly. Exactly the feeling I had. Awesome. I'm glad he said that. That sentiment is echoed consistently across the board, with most, if not all, critics hailing the movie's madness, fun, and insane action set pieces. So much for superhero movies being mostly boring, hey? Yeah, okay, we've had that recently. Not just superhero films, but TV shows as well. Call me if you get lost. I recently got to see The Suicide Squad on the IMAX, lucky him, which was an ill experience. Okay, James Gunn took full advantage of the hard R, delivering a big bad of madness. That's the most James Gunn film I've seen. The best choice for a Suicide Squad WB film in my opinion. Okay, Brandon Davis, BD, The Suicide Squad is absolutely insane. Violent as hell, raunchy, unforgiving. Wow, I haven't seen this film yet, but I'm already giving it a chef's kiss. James Gunn is fully unleashed. It's sometimes overwhelming. It has moments of heart, humor, action, emotion. All of it. Relentless. I'm probably going to be shattering the mic here at some point. I can see the red levels are going up. There's nothing like it. Damn. And you got Mike Cutie right there, King Shark, as voiced by Sylvester Stallone. Drew Taylor. The Suicide Squad is so gloriously insane and so fun. After watching it, you'll think you might have dreamt it. Everyone is excellent and deeply committed to the material and its singular mood and wild ass aesthetic. One of my favorite words. Can't wait to ride this roller coaster again, and it's got the shark emoji, which is cool. Eric Davis, now this guy's a bit hit and miss for me because he liked Wonder Woman 84, if I'm not mistaken, and we know what a travesty for DC that turned out to be. I had the best time watching The Suicide Squad. It is a swing for the fences kind of comic book movie, and I love that. It's big, bold, and visually stunning. You will see James Gunn's horror roots splattered all over this thing. Fantastic. He's obviously talking about Slither. It's violent but hilarious, angry but also very sweet. Wow, Fico from Fico Cangiano. Suicide Squad is fantastic. A no-holds-barred superhero comics bonanza. Unpredictable in story, that's what I want to hear. Unique in style and full of risks. It's also violent and hilarious, which is a common theme I'm seeing in these reactions. Action set pieces are insane. Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, and the rest of the cast are awesome. James Gunn has done it again. Right, to conclude, it looks as though the Marvel magic of Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy has crossed over into the worlds of DC. And just like that, we have I've got the Zack Snyder's Steelbook Justice League. I'm thinking about opening it. I don't know if I will. I still have to get the Joker, and Birds of Prey I do actually want to pick up because I don't mind Birds of Prey. It's got its faults, but one thing that I like that Margot Robbie was conscious about doing she's more conscious about doing a kind of a superhero film with ladies in it, but being badass and not apologizing for his tone whatsoever, which I think is actually the best approach to take. But I will say as well, and I said it in an earlier video, that I wish James Gunn could stay with Warner Brothers and DC. Disney took this very weird U-turn about bringing him back because of fan outrage and mainly because of the Guardians of the Galaxy cast. They were saying, we don't want to do the third installment without James Gunn. I mean, they approached some other directors like Taika Waititi, who famously said, that's not my gig, you better give it to Gunn, because he hasn't. I mean, if he officially deserted, well, he officially left Disney when they fired him, and there was no recompense for him to come back. But obviously, that's all changed. I'm disappointed, to be honest, because I think when we all knew Gunn was going over to DC and Warner Brothers, you kind of thought already that he's cooking something, man. It's like he's going to be the director he wants to be. Warner Brothers left him alone. They gave him the pick of the projects. Gunn could have done Man of Steel 2. He said that was there for him to pick, or if not Man of Steel 2, an iteration of Superman. It could have been Man of Steel 2, but he wanted to go for Suicide Squad that appealed to his sensibilities. And I tell you what, man, I mean, I'm calling this already. I mean, as excited as I am for Shang-Chi, believe me, I am. It's going to be like the Far East Asian version of Doctor Strange. But for me, it's got to be the Suicide Squad. I mean, I've reacted to a few of the trailers already. You've seen those. The tone of it looks fantastic. I know I've checked the BBFC rating already, and it says there's a 15 certificate, which is great. That's like an R rating as you can get, possibly, without going into the 18 certificate territory. So 15 to me means it's going to be violent, but not over the top gloriously violent like some of the reactions here have said. But honestly, I cannot wait. I reckon, I'm going to call it now, I'm going to be seeing this film on multiple viewings. There's no question of that. I'm going to drag friends of mine who weren't even interested in seeing this to watch it with me. Hell, by the time I do my official review for The Suicide Squad by James Gunn, I'll be wearing an official Suicide Squad t-shirt. So that's it. I just thought I'd share this with you today, guys, because it's trending at the moment, and I'm really, really happy that I've kind of shot this video about it now. It's the kind of film I want to see at the cinema. Balls to wall action, bright, colourful characters, witty dialogue. That's it. That's the movie-going experience. I don't want to go to a movie to have to be preached to. I don't need that. If I want to be preached to, I'll just check out various lecture videos on YouTube or pick up a book from the library, if libraries even exist now. So that's what I want, and I can't wait. James Gunn, please do one more film for Disney. Get the hell out of there and go back to Marvel. Go back to Warner Brothers and DC. Do your thing. I've got to say before I sign off as well that I'm kind of become a lot more pumped for what DC are doing now with their films going forward. They're no longer interested in doing a cineverse like Marvel, not in the same way that we want. I want them to stick to the Dark Worlds universe, like Todd Phillips headlined that with the Joker. I really want to see that. But we got Shazam coming out. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's finished Black Adam, so they're going to be doing post-production. So we'll probably get a trailer for that by the end of the year. Obviously, the one I'm really, really excited for is Flashpoint, because we get 1989 Michael Keaton back as Batman, and boy, when they break some small footage of that, I'll be covering that. So this is going to be awesome. I'm not really hyped for Wonder Woman 3. That's going to be a complete dung fest. I don't care about that, but all these things I've just mentioned, oh my god, I tell you what, they got to find a way to bring back James Gunn for a sequel to Suicide Squad. If they can do it, I hope they, because I don't think he's contractually locked in with Disney, because I know when he goes back to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think he can jump back out again and do something else. So really, I hope he does that, because he can't wait between now after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and then the next thing to come along. So I think he could go back to DC, but we'll see how that works out. So yeah, I mean, Marvel's temporary loss was DC's gain, and well, we'll see what happens. But I'm really excited about these reactions. And tell me how you feel. Are you looking forward to seeing the Suicide Squad by James Gunn? I know I am. So I think it's going to be a 5 out of 5 hot dogs for me already, and I haven't even seen the film yet. So on that one, guys, take care, and I'll catch you on my next video.